when we want people to be this way and this way and this way and that way and this way and that way, projections arise. When projections arise, if we're powerful, or we're convincing, or we're beautiful, or we're rich, or we have a poor me look, whatever it takes to make the other person do what we want, we can convince a few people around us to do what we want. And so then we hide ourselves in that environment. Oh, I'm happy at home. I'm happy to be with my kids. I'm happy to be with my friend. I'm happy to be with my partner. I'm not happy to be anywhere else. It's not that you're not happy to be anywhere else. You can't get other people to do what you want. Because you can't get other people to do what you want, you're unhappy everywhere you go. And everywhere you go, criticism arises. Anger arises. And when criticism and anger arises more and more and more, you know what happens? Please listen carefully. The critical mind and the angry mind stays. And then it builds, and it takes a foothold. And then when it takes a foothold, that's how you act all the time. You see, it doesn't come overnight. It doesn't come in one instant. It comes over a period. It creeps up on you. I mean, if you think about it, were you always angersome when you were younger? No, you were a happy-go-lucky little kid. Most of you were cute. Most of you. Happy and go-lucky. I was a very cute kid, really. I'm going to blog my kid pictures from when I was like that up to this age, because I've had Wendy compile my pictures, and I'll put it on very soon. So you see a pictorial me from this age to this age to this age. I haven't gone this age yet. And then it's pictures of me like that. Then I was very cute. And it was, I looked at my picture, I said, wow, you're cute. It's a cute little kid, and I was told by my caretakers that I was a friendly, happy little child that smiled a lot, that joked a lot, that played a lot, always making jokes, always playing, very alive. And wherever I went, people always said, what a cute little boy. A lot of adoption offers, quite a lot. And then you'll see pictures of me going like that, and then, then like that, and then like that. And then you'll see pictures of me in between go like that, and then like that, and like that, and then now like that. Malam called up the monastery, gone in, and was talking to one of his monk friends. And then one of the monk friends who speaks a little bit English was watching my teachings today on YouTube. And you know what he told Malam? Out of everything? He says, wow, Rinpoche teaches really well. And Rinpoche sure is big now. And he said, in Tibetan, you have two ways of saying fat. You can say gyapa. Sopu is body. Gu is enlightened body. Gu is like Dalai Lama's body, Buddha's body, you say gu. Or normal person used to say sopu. All right? But we have honorific. We have two words for everything. It's called shese or honorific. So he was very, very, very respectful of me. He said, oh, Rinpoche's Usha, gu is body, his holy body, and sha is meat. His holy meat is very big. I mean, when you translate it, it's translated as holy meat. But that's not what it sounds like in Tibetan, okay? So don't think that I'm at a meat market. But that's what he told them. Rinpoche kusha gapa shudu. I was like... But in Tibetan, it's a compliment. Oh yes, because they want their lamas fat and big and grand. That's the way they like it. You know what it means? When a lama is big and fat and grand, contrary to Hinayan thinking, it's not good or bad. The lama is always at home meditating, always at home contemplating, always at home studying, always at home working. That's why he grows fat. He doesn't run around. That's the Tibetan mentality of a fat lama. Lamas who are thin and fit, they go, not studying and meditating much, huh? Running around a lot, losing weight. Really, they think like that. You think, here cannot be. Here they say, you're fat, you're slow, you're lazy, you're a glutton. You hang out at buffets before they open to get the front seat. You know, they say that about you. But Tibetan is very different. When Tibetan says the word, oh, you're very fat, is a compliment. Is a very big. Like Panchen Rinpoche, remember him? He's about 6'1". He's very fat, fatter than me, he told me. He's met His Holiness Panchen Rinpoche. He says very, very fat. But people say, wow, he looks so good, he's so fat. And the word is very good. All right? So I just want to let you know, your upbringing and your projection of fat is third class. My culture says it's very good, so who's right and wrong? On that note, I'm going to catwalk a little because my butt's turning numb from sitting down. No, just kidding. Now, so that's our projection. Our projection is, well, when you think this way and that way, and then you get stuck on that thought, then you get stuck on being angry. You get stuck on the poor me mode. You get stuck on expectations. They should perform this way. They should talk this way. They should act this way. They should be this way. And when they're not, you know what happens? It's okay for 1 year and 2 year and 3 year and 4 year. After about 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years, you become very, you can't take it. You become impatient. You become impatient. You go, no, I'm not going to talk to them. I'm not going to hang out with them. I'm not going to socialize with them. I'm not going out. And you know what? You don't even go to parties anymore. You don't even show up. And even when you meet people, you're just rude outright. Why? Not because you're an evil person, but because you've already molded yourself according to your expectation of how people should be. You have individualized their behavior according to them. When you individualize a person's behavior according to just that person, you know what happens? For those who are that are prone to depression, they get more depressed. Like, I don't want a relationship. It's going to end up like that. I don't want a friend. They're going to cheat me. I don't want to go to that Dharma center. Definitely, it's going to be like that. I don't want to go to my family gathering anymore. You know, my aunties and all that, they're going to ask me if I'm married. You know, then for every person, whatever you have a hang-up on, that hang-up becomes stronger. Okay, so if you're afraid of looking bad, you'll be worried. If you're an angry person, you become more angry. If you're naturally a person that is an achiever, you'll become bitter. You know why? Because if you're an achiever, a lot of people can't do what you can do. You become anti-social. And then for some people, it's depression. You go into very deep depression. You avoid. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be involved in this. I don't want to go here. I don't want to meet them. I don't want to start this. I don't want to even try this. Because I was hurt. Because I was disappointed. Because my husband died. My wife died. My kid ran away. My auntie was a monster. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And then it builds. You know what happens when it builds? You individualize it. When you individualize that problem, that's where your problem lies. That's what Buddha tells us. So you see, whether you believe in Buddha or God or not is not a real issue, because God and Buddha can't take that away from you. Knowledge can. And that's what Buddha's teaching is about, is to give you knowledge. So when you listen to knowledge, whether you're a Buddhist or not, everybody wants happiness. So if you listen to Buddha's teachings and apply, you can gain happiness whether you're a Buddhist or not. Because Buddha never made it a criteria. If you're not Buddhist, you can't listen to my teachings, and I don't want you to be happy. No metta to you. I don't think so. Buddha's not like that. You see, if I'm a Buddhist and I own a shop lot, and you're not a Buddhist and you rent it, Buddha's not going to punish me. Buddha's not going to punish me to rent it to you because you're not a Buddhist. You know what Buddha's going to say? Does that shop lot benefit the person? In fact, give it to them for free. That's what Buddha would say. Of course, I'll tell Buddha, but you know, I got bills to pay. Like. Bring my Coke out. You know, that's what I would say. But of course, the Buddha says, no lah, don't be so greedy. I say, okay, 3 lah. Seriously.